especially in those sort of races that you do, the bike isn't going to make you win the race. It's just basically timing much more than the bike. I get sick of it. I like not riding it because everyone else has got one.
I like the look of it.
Alright, I'm going to go live on Zwift. Means YouTube for Zwift. So you can swear away. No one cares. Hello everyone. So I'll wait till we get more people in. But Tristan and I have been talking about the tactics, Sean. I'm thinking we'll see how we go, but it might be worthwhile. A, smashing it up the climb, even if we get to 4 riders, take the risk. And B, I've tried to make it so Josh is the second last pull into the climb, and then it might be me, so I might try and do a really hard pull to the climb if everyone else is feeling good, just to keep the pace up and everyone else to have a rest. And then I'll just go until I die and everyone else goes to the finish.
Yeah, well, it's only like 4 or 5 Ks up the climb, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's all like, you don't really gain much on the time trial bikes downhill having an extra rider because it's so fast. Yeah, so it's worthwhile getting into that climb fast and going up the climb fast.
Okay, so be a little bit less conservative if I'm concerned about getting up the hill or anything. Like, I'm better off getting my on the flat.
Yeah, basically go up the hill. I think 5 watts per kilo is something to aim for. And if you can do more, do more. If we drop one rider, well, just keep going. Unless, obviously, one of the riders is having major dropout issues, but they won't make up the climb with the other 3 if they are.
Yeah.
Hey, David.
I mean, up the climb, we've probably got to do quite a bit more than 5 watts.
It'll be people on the front doing a little bit more than 5. It's actually quite a long climb. It's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So you'll do a little bit above 5, and then when you get those little flat bits, you get a little tiny rest, and then you go that last, you know when you go up that left-hander on the last bit? That's when you want to hit sort of 5.5, 6 if you can.
Evening, fellas. How are you?
Josh, good mate. How are you?
Yeah, going well. Excited for a half hour of pain.
We're going to look to you to smash us up this climb today, mate.
Hopefully, we'll see what we got left. It's feeling pretty good. It's always good time.
Yeah, so Josh, I was just saying I might try and do a hero pull into the climb. You'll be the second last person maybe, because you're such a bloody beast. You'll be able to do a pull and then still get up the climb with everyone else.
Yeah.
Cheers, Luke. And James.
And I think we're going to try, I mean, as you saw in the chat, we're going to try something different and do 45-second turns.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be faster.
I'm not sure, David. I've got so much stuff to do with the stream now.
Good group of guys, probably, so it should be fine.
And I reckon it'll be about, depending on when you do your turn, either 4 or 5 turns before you get to the climb too, because on the start we'll go down the hill, and what we'll do is we'll roll just below threshold because we're all fresh. There's no reason to go anything too far below threshold. So just roll 10, 15 watts below your threshold down until we get to that sprint banner, and then I'll start the timer, and that's when Muzz will take over.
Yeah, that's perfect, mate. That's ideal.
Better join the event.
And I reckon, boys, we might give the elite guys a run for their money. I was in their chat earlier, and I think there's only 4 of them riding. and one of them's Q and Lewis. So
Marco's just going to be on the front for like 5 minutes, isn't he?
yeah. I mean, Nick Velokicks is riding, so he'll be pretty solid. But as you saw, Ben, a little bit heavier than usual.
Yeah, I saw that. So when Muzz gets here, I might start playing the bot. Hopefully everyone arrives. Just so you can understand what it sounds like. Make sure it's sounding good in your earphones. The good thing is you can see it, so if you lose comms, you can look in Discord and actually see. The bot won't count down like it did before that I showed you, but it'll show whose turn it is and whose turn it is next.
And so we've got is it the four of us and Mark and Muzz, or?
Yeah, it should be Mark and Muzz coming.
Yeah, okay.
They've joined up the chat, so they know it's you.
Okay. Yeah, and we were, I think, Josh, what bike are you running? Are you up to a higher level that you can get the Cadex?
Yeah, I'm on the Christian Blumenfeld Spectrum, mate.
Yep.
Yep, so everyone make sure you get your AERO kit on and also your TT bike before you enter the pen.
And the fastest TT bike, and if you've got a disc, ride a disc. If you don't have a disc, ride
I'll do
808s or the fastest wheels you've got.
I'll do 300 meters just to get my XP, and then I'll join. Oh, Mark's here.
Ben, I'm thinking of recording my stream as well, although I don't have enough followers as you to be able to live stream it.
No, you can live stream now. I think it's just that 24 hours it has to give you before you can actually live stream. But I think you should be able to now.
No, it's still not letting me do it.
Yeah. Maybe, have you got child maybe? You got to choose adult content.
No, I turned that off. Anyway, to be honest, I haven't put a lot of thought into it.
Okay. Well, we've got 3 minutes, so I don't think you better get it done in time.
No, but I can just record my screen and then upload it later.
It's always interesting because I'll probably, as I said, I'll probably do the hero call and be dropped anyway, so I'll be fan viewing you guys. Just in case. So also make sure you don't join the pen from the pace partner ride. I don't think it's going to make it worse, but apparently there's issues. Only thing about Zwift source is it's all over my bloody screen. You can't see it, but it's all in the way. It's because it covers up. So if you go to try and press something, it's in the way. Alright, hopefully Muzz joins soon.
Just gone to the fan.
I'll start the bot so you can hear what it sounds like. Oh, there's Muzz. Hey Muzz.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep. So quick rundown, Muzz. Leave the pen, do a good sprint so we can go up to 45 k's an hour.
Yeah.
Then we're not going to pull turns. We're basically going to do just like 10-15 watts below FTP down to the sprint banner because it's all downhill. It's a waste of doing pulls. Last time we did it was just swamped. And then once we get to the sprint banner, I'll start the bot with 10 seconds to go, Muzz, and you'll go first.
Gotcha.
And this is what the bot sounds like. I'll just turn it on.
Start in 10,
So give us 10 seconds warning.
5, 2, 1.
So that'll
Let's
be,
go.
so that'll be you, Muzz. She calls you Muzz.
Roger. Everyone got a minute and 10 on the right-hand side of the screen?
Yeah, don't worry about the top one.
Cool. Yeah, they just pushed me to the front then. And I was
30
like, holy
seconds.
shit. It's all good. HDR's just gone through. Oh, where's yeah.
So if you can't hear the bot, you can look at it on Discord, on the TT bot channel.
Roger.
Okay, I'll stop the bot now.
Change in 10,
Oh, yeah. You see it on the screen. Yep.
Yep.
Roger. Very cool.
Has everyone done a team time trial with time trial bike since they changed it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, I've had Mark in.
No!
Alright, cool.
Who's that saying nice? Alright, ready? So don't start sprinting with like 5 seconds to go. Wait till it's 1 or 2 seconds, then you can start sprinting.
Roger. Not gonna be fun.
I hope everything's working, stream.
Alrighty, boys, good luck.
Yep, yeah, good one.
Hey, the fire!
I nearly got it.
It's great to see when someone closes gaps. Right, I'll ease slightly. Pull through from the back now.
It's level 50 bend just to get those stocks.
Yep. Alright, just under FTP now. Hopefully we'll roll through from the back. There we go. Another little descent and then a kicker. A long descent into the sprint.
Roger. I've watched that YouTube burritos thing you put up. That time went on forever. Poor bastard. Then he was like, oh, just one little kicker here. And what, it was 10%, and then kept going for like 4%, and I was going to lose something.
That's a classic. It's just one more effort, but it's like 10.
Yeah. Daddy used to come to when you're out. Oh, only one more corner at the top of the hill. No, it's not.
Alright, Muzz. When we get to that green banner, it's your turn.
Roger. I'm not a max heart rate yet, but it's fine.
Only 2 kg.
Start in 10,
How's the
5,
stream looking?
2, 1. Let's go.
Alright, you say so.
Thank you, Siri.
Thirty seconds.
I forgot I got to ease up.
Oh, good.
Josh, get ready.
Cheers, James.
Change in 10, 5, 2, 1. Change to Josh.
Hey Ben, what number are you? You don't have your number on your...
30 seconds.
Oh, I'm after Josh.
Hey, say that again.
After Josh. I'll be next.
Okay.
I got lazy because I forget because with the bot we don't need the numbers.
Oh, that's good.
Bento,
It just helps,
get ready.
I guess, knowing...
Yeah, you're used to it.
Change in 10,
And knowing where to be in the line.
5,
Yeah.
Yep.
2, 1. Change to Bento. Thirty seconds. Mark, get ready.
Just drop to the back a bit, Mark, and then come through with the
Change in 10,
draft.
5, 2, 1.
That's it.
Change to Mark.
How long is this TT generally?
30 seconds.
32 minutes.
Okay.
Sean, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Sean. Thirty seconds.
Alright, all that nervous energy's gone. Concentrate on your spot in the group.
Tristan, get ready.
Yep.
Change in 10.
I'm gonna get rid of my... That's the annoying thing about the thing, it's
5,
in the way.
2, 1. Change to Tristan. Thirty seconds. Moose, get ready.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Change in 10.
She got an American accent.
5, 2, 1. Change to Moose. Thirty seconds.
Good thing is on that bar at the bottom, it tells
Josh,
you
get ready.
your speed in point numbers, not just
Change in 10.
whole numbers. Piglet will love that.
5,
Hey, good work, boys.
2, 1. Change to Josh.
I'll grab Josh's whip.
30 seconds.
Oop, too much.
Bento, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Bento.
Rip my earphones out.
30 seconds. Mark, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Mark. Thirty seconds. Sean, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Sean.
See how it drops your draft? Intersections.
30 seconds.
Bless you.
Tristan, get ready.
At what point does the
Change
climb
in
start?
10.
When we go out of the city through the gravel, we turn right.
5,
How far to go? In the,
2, 1. Change to Tristan.
7K to California.
It's about 10 minutes.
Okay. And what's our goal? What's the kilo up there?
We'll start with 5 and see how we go.
30 seconds.
Okay.
We're not going to hold 5, we're going to go with 4 if 1 drops, because the descent's very close to the finish.
Yep. Understood.
Moves, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Moose.
Don't ride two abreast at the front.
30 seconds.
That was my fault. I didn't hit it hard enough with the full. Josh was doing well.
I've got his wheel, Josh, if you want to drop to the back, and then you can move forward in the draft.
Josh, get ready. Change in 10.
Or not.
5, 2, 1. Change to Josh.
I've got Josh's wheel coming through.
Thanks, mate.
30 seconds.
If it bunches up, don't be afraid to say you're soft pedaling. Get to the back and get your draft again.
Bento, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Bento.
Nice line, guys. Josh has got plenty to fall into.
30 seconds. Mark, get ready. Changing 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Mark. Thirty seconds. Sean, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Sean. Thirty seconds. Tristan, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Tristan.
How's everyone feeling?
Yeah. I'm hurting a bit.
Thirty seconds. Moves. Get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Moose. Thirty seconds. Josh, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Josh.
I'm coming through.
Thirty seconds. Bento, get ready. Change in 10.
Hey, good work, guys.
5, 2, 1. Change to Bento.
Should be one more pull before the climbage.
Thirty seconds. Mark, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Mark.
Come over the top of me if you can, come on. Just be close to the front.
30 seconds.
Sean, you moving up? Yeah,
Sean,
I get the drop.
get ready.
Yep.
Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Sean. "30 seconds.
Good work, guys. Heading towards the climb now.
Yeah, roll over me.
Tristan, get ready. Change in 10.
Okay, I'll just roll till the end of mine.
5,
Everyone feeling
2,
good for the climb?
1. Change to Tristan.
Everyone good for the climb?
Yeah, I'm muzzle good.
Yes.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, Tristan's good.
Who's heading?
Sean.
Yep.
30 seconds.
Alright, Sean. Try to stay third wheel.
I'll do my best.
Alright.
Moose, get ready. Change in 10.
Good news, there's no more pulls for you, Sean.
5, 2, 1. Change to Moose.
After Josh's turn, I'm going to go as far as I can into the climb, okay?
Roger.
30 seconds.
Call out if you get gas on the climb because we need to stick 4 together.
Yep.
Josh, get ready. Change in 10. 5, 2, 1. Change to Josh.
Oh shit, sit second wheel with Josh. You can ease up now, Muzz.
Easing up.
30 seconds. Bento, get ready. Change in 10.
Turn the bot off. I'll come through. Have a rest, Josh.
How long are you going for, Ben?
As long as I can, hopefully to the base.
Have you turned the model off?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Don't push past me. Save your watts. you can go past it, go past it. I'll push here.
Good pace, good pace. Keep it smooth. Couple of seconds to come. Don't want to get gapped. Yep.
I lost to that.
Push, guys, push. Two done. Go hard, you got 4. Here you go, you're racing, Sean. If you got 6 around this corner, go 6. Keep an eye on Mark at the back, Josh. Just ease a touch, Josh. Mark's just trying to ease you, Will. You're losing Mark. Stop pedaling, Mark, just for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Muzz, you're losing Muzz. Sorry, I'm looking at myself. Good work, Josh. Glad you got an idea what's going on.
All good.
All right, Josh. When it gets flat here, just ease the power on. Just let him catch up, and then ease the power back on. That's it. Now ease the power on. It's flat now, guys. Draft will be good.
4K to go, come on.
That's it, Mark. Get ready to push now, Mark.
Ease.
Guys, ease so Mark can get on.
Oh, yeah.
Stop pedaling, guys. Don't just light pedal, stop pedal. There you go again. 2 guys at the front, stop. You're going to gaff them. That's it, now go again. That's it, guys. Push from the back. If you get to the front, roll sweet spot. Down that, Josh, right away.
What happened to you, baby?
Dropped. All right, push in the back. One hard little kick. You'll get speed, and then you can ease up again.
Sorry. Bit hard. Stood up and sat down.
That's all right. You're almost done. One more effort. Just get to this bridge. Easy straight from there. Nice and strong, Josh. Forward to the back, Josh. Kick on through again.
I can do a turn, Tristan.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, you're coming through. Tristan, you do forward to the back and do the same.
Okay.
Just keep rolling 10-second turns.
1600.
Almost there, guys. It's downhill. It's very fast. Kick here, Mark. Good effort, Mark. Just hold that wheel.
Go over me if you can, Tristan.
Kick here, Mark. You're almost at the line.
1K.
Looking great, guys. Make it really hurt now. Everything you got. Build speed, hard as you can. Great effort, Josh. 2 more seconds, you got this, guys. Well done, guys.
Good on, boys.
Right.
Really good effort.
It's a bloody tough course, isn't it? I wasn't going to tell you what bloody hurts. It is horrid.
Work at the end there, boys. And
Yeah.
well done to Sean and Ben. That was really good.
Yeah.
Good work, fellas.
Holding up over the time. Solid.
Yeah, the last time we did this, we all hated it because you get to the top of the climb and it just goes forever. But you got to keep digging because it's just downhill, like little flats but downhill.
Yeah, you got to get the speed up. Hard.
Yep.
Over. Josh was doing huge watts. That's pretty
Yep.
good.
Awesome work, Josh.
Awesome.
Great effort,
Hey,
guys.
it was good to execute the plan. I mean, that was the plan today. So,
Yep.
awesome.
It went pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys
We'll
like?
get through the village, but we got it back together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. A lot of the teams gap on that descent because it's really hard to stop once you get your speed up. The guy at the back just
Yeah.
can't get on.
Yeah, and I couldn't see. I was looking at myself and I was looking at the numbers, and it wasn't until I fully sat up and clicked on someone else that I saw how big the gap really was.
Yeah.
So I was like, righto.
I had number 6 on for like the last 8K, I think.
Yeah.
Just the backward view.
Yeah, you can do that when you're as strong as you, Josh. There's no one in front of you.
Oh man, that was right. I think the only benefit that I've noticed lately in some of the upgrades has been I don't push as high watts per kilo, but because I'm heavier, once you hit the flat and downhill, You can be like a whole 1 to 1.2 lower, but still be rolling the same speed.
Hey guys,
Yeah, sure.
did we beat New Zealand, bro?
Might have. I think we beat by 5 seconds.
I might have accidentally given him a draft when I was watching you guys because I was pedaling hard trying to get back on for you guys. I was like, get back on! And I was pedaling for you.
Look, boys, I actually reckon we're going to put in a good time today.
Okay.
Hope so.
31.28, we did, my other team who actually really well drilled in this, with 6 riders, we did 32.05 I think.
Yeah, nice.
What did we do, sorry?
31.29.4 I think it is.
Yeah. Super.
Not bad.
Really super.
That auto thing, that is so good, Ben.
Oh, so handy.
Yeah, my it's funny, my other team, we're in between not using it and using it. Some people love it, and me and Piglet took a while to come around to it because it was actually quite hard to deal with at first. You couldn't adjust things, but now we know how to adjust things on the fly. It's great.
I think
And like,
good, even, reliable team, that's very handy as well, I'd say.
yeah, like today it worked. So it was only, I think, 1 or 2 times that we had to sort of cover, and so it sort of worked okay.
Yeah, we always turn it off on the hills and the descents because it doesn't work on the hills or descents, but on the flats, the good thing about it is it really evens out everyone's 45 seconds or 30 seconds because some people will jump on too late, some people will jump on too early with those ones.
Yeah.
And the brilliant thing about this is I actually looked at the course and how long it took my team to do it before. And I made it so Josh would be the second last pull, and then I knew I'd be the last pull into that climb if we needed it, so we can really sort out the order based on whether it's a descent or a climb.
Wow, yeah. I didn't know you'd worked it out to the second, mate, but yeah, that's good.
Well, it wasn't to the second, but it was within like 300 metres or so, which is good enough.
And you had the 300 metre thing there anyway, so.
The only thing we
Tell you what,
can't,
though. You go.
yeah, the only thing you can't do is adjust how long your pulls are below. You can add 10 seconds, but you can't take 10 seconds off. But what we usually do is we just get someone else to do the longer pull from behind.
I've just got a message from Mark saying, oh, you know, absolutely blindfolded how to go with my turns. He didn't hear anything, so he did pretty bloody well.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What an animal.
He what? I missed that.
Mark wasn't in the chat, he just definitely go and nailed it.
Yeah, I thought he was coming through kind of right on time.
Absolutely.
Didn't miss a turn. That's my highest average power in a TTT to date, and I think I can put it down to that the rhythm that we had in there, because getting better at holding our line is about, obviously just backing off just enough off your turn, but also keeping enough on the back so you're not pushing through to the front. And it's a lot smoother than we used to be. It used to be a lot more hot and cold.
Yeah, that's what me and Tristan were talking about with a 45-second pull. I love 45 seconds.
Yeah.
If you can do a minute, it's good, but the thing is you lose a slight bit of speed as you're dying off. I like 45 seconds because you can hold that speed.
It does hurt, but it definitely smooths out the whole ride for you. And it's less peaky because there's guys not doing, those big, way bigger numbers on the front, and gives that a few seconds buffer either end, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Because with 30 seconds, what happens is you end up flying to the front, and then the group spreads out, and then it all comes back together again, and the person has to then fly to the front again. So, 45 seconds really smooths it out.
That elastic band effect is no good to team time trials. It ends up causing sticky wheels. Whereas this, it's been a little more strung out, and I had to do a couple of bursts to keep it in a line or to get back on the back. But it's better that than creating the elastic in the middle.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
Really
Yeah,
good.
they liked it.
I think the one thing we could pick up on next time is I think the rider, like the next in line rider, could be a bit better at getting second wheel. I think even today we were like a little bit out of sync with that. I'm not being critical, just to point of feedback.
Yeah, no, there's definitely improvements, which is a good thing. Like we went bloody well, but there's definitely improvements we can do. But it did, yeah, like as you say, it's so much better doing 45 seconds. It really made it a lot smoother.
There was definitely there's definitely a couple of times where I like had to use like come from the back and use a draft to even get on the front. I like couldn't sit on second wheel and move up and go and take my turn.
Yeah, and that's where you just learn to say, I can't hold second wheel, I'm dropping to the back to get my, because you drop to the back, let your draft build your speed, and then come back through. Because if you try and accelerate as you're moving backwards, you burn through like 100 watts more easily.
Yeah, Sean, I came through second wheel quite a bit for you. I was like, oh, I think he's having trouble, so I sat there quite a bit. Like, but that was fine. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, you
We're all getting, sometimes in the end you roll off, but you're rolling up to the second wheel, but you just get bumped to the side, and you can't, it won't let you put back in, so that's where you just have to let it go and let it do its thing.
And that's where if you ride as a team a lot, you can just say, look, I can't hold that wheel. And there's always one person who's the strongest. Like in our team, it's Piglet or Gunner. Piglet and Gunner just grab that wheel, and everyone else just sits back, just enjoys the ride.
That's awesome. Yeah, really good. Oh, well, hopefully the results come in and we do all right.
I'm going to check Zwift Power now. So they should be up. Not Zwift Power,
Just admit,
WTRL.
About 9
Must
minutes
admit,
down
boys.
from the finish, so I don't know how many teams are after it.
Well, the good thing is the teams that are in front of us finished before us, so.
Yeah.
What was that, Tristan?
Oh, just gonna say, I actually didn't realise we were on the climb till like, I mean, maybe halfway through, and I was like, this is bloody hard.
Yeah, I was surprised how long it lasted on the climb. I was like, God damn it, I'm still at the front.
Well, I think that's it, because you hadn't rolled off, Ben. I was like, oh, have we started the climb? I was like, oh, this is pretty hard.
Yeah, I was actually I'm doing like 6 watts a kilo. I thought we said 5, but I was like, well, they're holding on. I'm going.
We went up pretty hard. Like Josh was doing 6 on the front, and then we were like all in the 5s on his wheel.
Yeah, I managed to get. Sean and I managed to get to that second little tier, the flat tier. I tried to get to the front just to get a bit of draft for you guys. And then you guys just went off and we're in the mud. But that's exactly as we planned it. Like when we got dropped, that's when you need to put the power down and really take it to the top of the climb and suffer to the finish.
That was good fun.
I think we actually made time on ZWC on the climb because I'm sure they were like a minute 20 ahead before we got to the climb.
Whoever, as we were coming down towards the whoever was in front of us, I saw them at a minute 55 at one point. So it means we gained 5 seconds on them. Whoever was 2 minutes in front of us. I don't know who that was though.
Yeah, just checking in.
See, we made time on, I think.
Yeah, it might have been them.
Because it was 2 teams ahead. I think it was ZWC we might have made time on. But they still beat us, I think. But they're a really good, strong TT team.
Yeah, they just all hold 6+ for the whole freaking race.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then they put in a 12-watt sprint at the end. 12, they all go red to the last K.
Couldn't go much harder than like 6 or 7 at the end there.
No. I was balls out. I was barely hitting 500-600 watts. It was good though.
So I'm not sure if these are the final results. I don't want to get too excited. But we got second, boys.
Wee, that could be good.
Hey. So we beat the top AERO.
We beat New
Guys?
Zealand Bro, AERO boys, but they had 4, so we can't claim a full victory. But we beat New Zealand Bro Frodo, which was the team ahead of us.
Yeah.
ZWC beat us only by 9 seconds.
Oh,
We beat, so basically it was 31-29 to us, 31-33 to New Zealand Bro, and then World Elite Zwifters with 31-34. So those little efforts, they all added
Yeah.
up. That was awesome, guys.
that's amazing.
Super cool, guys. That was super. Like, that was
So,
really good.
you get it, you can make it. Only needs to be 5 seconds. Make the shitload on the short course like that.
We had a really good watts per kilo. I'm not sure how accurate it is. Was top 4, but we had 4.75 compared to
Average.
4.62
Yeah.
average, 338 watts. So we actually had more watts, slightly higher FTP, or watts per
Yeah,
kilo to New
my
Zealand
average-
Bro.
343 for myself, which is, like I said, the best I've done in a team control before, and that's at 4.76.
Yeah, I think at the end there it looked like Josh was like 5.6 or something, and then I think the other 3 of us were like 4.8 or something. So it was pretty consistent amongst like the 3 of us in
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
Wait,
going,
Josh.
I was going,
Gonna look good.
I was going pretty hard on my pulls because I knew that there's only 4 or 5 pulls. I was like, well, they're holding the wheel. We're not dropping anyone. So a couple of times I was probably over 500 watts.
Yeah, I saw some fire coming out a few times. It got me worried.
It's great when a couple on the team have it because you can see the gaps be closed. Like that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about. If there's a gap, if someone's got 5 socks on, they just put a bit of acceleration on, and you know straight away someone's closing it.
Bit of a reminder to look up and keep it tight.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can see why I love TTTs when it goes like that.
Yeah, that's how it should go.
I'm gonna get going, but
Anyway,
good work. I'm glad I could, execute the plan for you guys,
Yeah.
but couldn't hang on.
No.
But
everyone matters, especially in that flat course. You need to just pump it right to the bottom of that climb, and that's what we did. Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great work,
Good
Sean.
work, Sean.
catch you guys. Bye.
Alright.
Mate.
I'm off as well, boys. Thanks again. That was that was awesome.
Uh,
Take it
cheers,
easy, mate.
Guy, for going through the complication that I made it.
It worked in the end, and that's good.
Ben,
Thanks again, Danny.
No worries, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you next week. Or maybe, Josh, you're doing the tiny races? I'm going to try and do the tiny races on Saturday.
yeah, I'll be back, mate. No beers this Saturday.
Yeah. I've got to win, so I've got to try and get another win now.
No.
Is it easy?
I think I'm heading out in the morning. I'll go do the hill ride on Saturday. So
Oh,
I'll
the
be
hell
around.
ride.
Yeah.
Good luck with
Meet
that.
up with the boys. Yeah.
They're getting pretty big now that the weather's getting better.
It is good, but I know a few of the boys are pretty strong, so I usually just smash it over Oliver's and drop all the Muppets. Good. Good weather, so yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Right, have a good ride.
Thanks, mate.
Good night.
See you all.
Thanks for joining last minute too, Muzz.
You just have to recap the thing. Don't worry.
No worries.
See you next week.
Cheers, see ya. Alright, stream, I couldn't talk to you much because our team was so excited. That went pretty well. There was... I had to look at the comparison to see if that pull into the climb helped a lot. I think it did because basically I can set the pace and also Josh could sit second wheel. I've changed bikes so I can get my draft meter going for those who've never seen the draft. Well, we can play around with that. Let me just... got to go into Zwift. The bad thing about the source is that... Didn't stop in time. Is that it's in your way when you... Like right now if I'm trying to change bikes, got things in the way. I'm going to change to something crap so I don't ride it for the TT this morning. Buffalo bike. I won't forget. No, where's the safety bike actually? For the safety bike. Okay, so there's a thing with the group nearby. So at the moment you can see he's doing how many watts? Oh, he's buggered off now. It's better if we do it with a Coco ride, isn't it? Let's do that. Stop my dual recording and put that up later. Actually, how far have I got? I got to get my XP. I'll do 400 meters. Got to get my 40 XP. There's rear vision, apparently rear vision goggles or glasses. I want to see what that is. Maybe I can turn around. Here comes two riders. We'll just do that. I went too hard. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit faster than that. Alright, so this thing gets really confused at intersections. Oh, here comes Coco, or something like Coco. Don't go left, don't go left. Don't go, good, didn't go left. Alright, now we get to see what it looks like. So the draft, the actual source takes 1 second, I noticed, because you can see the power. It takes 1 second for it to pick it up. So at the moment I've got it in the group. If I press this one, it shows there's 43 riders in the group, doing 47. I'm not going to use it for racing, it's just showing what it is. I didn't actually check my watt balance. This other one over here. My watt balance is not 19.6, but it does go off your FTP, so if you do efforts above your FTP, I have to check in the stream to see how low it goes. When I wasn't completely dead, but I couldn't hold the wheels anymore. I could have gone for about 200 watts and that was it. What's the stream looking like? Make sure my camera hasn't turned on or something. No, it's there. So the bottom, Piglet, you'll love it because it actually shows the speed in points, 0.1 decimals, which will be awesome for the TTs. So notice how the draft buggers off on the intersections. Minus 8.7. Yeah, so it's not, my ZRL has my watt balance at 32. Can you? Let's see what happens when you view someone else. I'm going to be viewing someone else who's absolutely cooked though. $144. Yeah, so it does. It shows other people. So when you're in the race, if you click on someone else, it'll show whether they're, how much their watt balance has gone down. This guy's got a full one. Yeah, so it's not that handy because people don't know the friggin' FTP, do they? So fire sucks. People don't know their FTP, so it's not going to be that accurate. But during the TT, if you're de-essing and you get to know your teammates and they've got a, you know, the FTP, what they usually get down to in the TT. So you know mine, when mine gets to minus 8.7, I'm fucked. If it's not minus 8.7, David, tell me to keep pedaling. You're not done yet. Carl, you can. The only thing with this source though is, so at the moment you can't see it. I've got it displayed on OBS at a different spot, but I've had to have moved it away from my friggin' screen. because when you're doing different things, it covers everything up and you can't touch anything. Like at the moment I can't click on the arrow. So if you like to click things like the arrow, you can't. There we go, I could just get the edge of it. And notice how the arrow doesn't affect the readings of the aero boost. So let's see if I can sit off to the side. It's a bit hard with a big group. In the TT you might have seen it. If you sit off to the side, it definitely changes how much draft you're actually getting. You still get draft, but it's really a big hit. So even just sitting here, I get a little bit of draft, but it's just kicking in and out. It's delayed by a second. So now, there we go. If I get back to the middle of the pack, so I'm up to the side. And it also shows the difference when you're going fast and slow. So if you're going slow, obviously the percent boost is crap. So I'm hitting 90, 95. As the speed builds, I'll get to 130 once I hit this pack. There we go. This is a sweet spot just here. When you're going downhill, it gets to like 200, 300%. Just don't understand what that means, whether it's 300 watts. That's what people are saying in the chat. You'll see someone saying attacker in this group. So if you're, whoops, you actually click on them. Don't know if you saw that. So you click on their name and it shows them. So this guy, I don't know whether it's showing it, is it? Okay, I'll display that. Someone tell me if I'm going to get dropped. So I'll change that to this one. So this is what you do when you clicked on, I clicked on Cameron Cook and it showed his level 27, age 34. Doesn't say his exact weight, just says his range. So it's interesting. Oops, I lost the other graph. Got to move that back again, don't I? This is where it's annoying, everything's in the way. I didn't take a picture of my graph. Crap. I don't need any more, do I? Didn't see where I did my last turn anyway. Can't press back because there's things in the way. Alright, there we go. Oh, I'm losing the fire socks. Going down the hill. I should have the drop now. Howdy. Let's have a look at the results. Actually, I might get dropped on. Got to pedal harder. So, let's try studio mode. Oh, I'm getting dropped again. Good thing is you can see the graph. Where is it? Oh, the AERO results. Get out of the way. Thing. Okay, so. Here we go, the results. So, that's how close it was. A drivetrain, what's someone got with the drivetrain? Must be the, don't understand. Must be the team. Anyway, you can't see what I saw, so. I can still see the, alright, that's good, I can still see the, you can't see it, but I can still see the source. It's telling me I've got draft. Anyway, so you're looking at what I'm looking at now. AERO only had 4 riders. What did they do though? Mark O'Brien would have done a silly amount. 5.2. Sam Hill, almost 5. Basically 5. Nick, 4.7. Kieran, poor Kieran, had to try and hold onto their wheels. Anyway, had a good time, mate. Especially as it was on the right side of the results. Would have been good to take the win, but ZWC, what are they averaging? Got all these things in the way. Okay, so 4.7, 4.8, 4.6, 4.6. Josh was a hero, wasn't he? 5.2. 4.5, 4.6, 4.6. Alright, back to my... It's good having the draft. God damn, it's annoying for streaming because everything's in the way. I think if I was just racing, I wouldn't bother having the stuff up there because I know all this stuff. There is the attacker thing that pops up, but I might try it in some races, but I suppose it would help if there's a smaller group. But at 1 second delay, I noticed, so you probably see the person attacking before it actually pops up. See if it shows up on this. I'll change it back to group. Oh, it should show something like attacking if someone smashes it. And you can change things, so on this you can change to average, speed, heart rate, average heart rate, power the last 5, 15, 1 minute, 5 minute, 20 minutes, so it's a sandbagger's dream. That 20-minute power, isn't it? I think you can look at it everyone, so as long as if I go to the group without getting dropped. So I can go to this guy, should show his. Oh, I've got to look on data. What am I doing? I could actually click on that one. I go to this guy. 144. Back to me. Yeah, so whoops. Oh, right. So it does. You can literally get all the metrics you want. So if you're doing a TTT as a B rider, you can click through your teammates as a DS and make sure they're not doing too much power, which the sandbaggers would love. Back in your day of 6 for 5, David, you could have that up. Let's go. Power 5 minutes. Right, I better end the stream, otherwise I'll go for hours. But I hope if anyone wants to see what this source thing's about, there's also another one, but it's basically replaces the, I'll pop it up actually. I'll get rid of the group one. I don't want to have 20 things opened up. Source. Oh, I've got to open up, don't I? Here, chat, you got a chat one. It's pace gauge, heart rate page, balance. Oh yeah, so basically exactly the same as the draft gauge. Currently watching, that's the one I want. Okay, so put on the draft one. So this is the, oops, gotta move down. This one you can do over here. The other one I got, there we go. So this is your, if you want a watt balance gauge, stick it right in the middle. That's what it's like riding along this source. Everything's in the way. You can see my screen right now. So much crap. Close you up. I need you. You. So do I think it's going to change Zwift? Probably not. People who are smart enough will know their stuff already, but probably helps people get an idea of what the draft's like. The people who use it are already smart gamers anyway. And you can't use it on, I assume you can't use it on a lot of things like your phone, Apple TV, you can't use it. Honestly, I think the fire socks are probably a better tool for the TT. I should turn the draft on here. Should turn it on. So you can change it. You can change left, right. No. Change basically smoothing. What's boring mode? Oh, okay. Without the bottle. Transparency. Solid background. Oh, that looks lovely. Lovely shady green, that one. You can change whatever you want it to be. Zwift blue. Oh, I used my feather. Problem is, the other thing is too, you would have noticed at the start of my stream that my energy bar at the bottom with my watt balance was already 200 and something, because it starts, if you start a new ride, you've got to start it again, which I think they're going to try and fix up. So when you do your warm-up, the source is running, it will include your warm-up for the how much energy you've done. That goes behind me. Why am I chasing you guys? Any questions, anyone? I won't know the answers, but you can ask. Go to the top and then down again, and then I'll be done. So looking in the chat, the Discord, you have to be a Patreon to be in the Discord, $3 a month. I thought I'd give it a go. I don't think you have to be a Patreon to actually use it, but I don't know, because I didn't try it for free. Someone can let me know down in the comment section later on. What was I saying? I've got no idea now. So they're talking about what the draft percent actually means. I'm not sure if it's true because it's on the internet or Discord, but they're saying that they think it, from their experience with other riders, they think it correlates to how many watts you're saving. So heavier riders get a bigger number in the draft, which is kind of odd because it says percent. But then if you look at the numbers, it kind of makes sense because at the moment I'm saving about 24 watts. See around the corners, you change course, you lose the draft for a second. So now 38 watts. Kind of makes sense because I'm doing what, 200 or 160 now. When we go downhill, it'll really kick up. And if you're trying to be on the front of a big pack going downhill, you do have to do like 200 watts more. If you're ever chasing cocoa, you know you're going to do, at the moment I'm doing 200 odd, About 100, that's 300. If you're trying to chase down Coco, you've got to do a lot. Got to do like 330 for me. Could be true. It'll be interesting. I didn't really take too much notice on the beginning of the TT, but I reckon on that descent, be a lot of big numbers when I went to the back. Yeah, Philip. Which is like 200 watts. That's why I said to our team at the start gate, get up to speed and then no one pull turns on the descent. Because last time we did it, the TT bikes, Kyle was doing, did they say 540 or something ridiculous? 480 or 540 or something. And he couldn't stay on front. So there's zero reason to be pushing big watts and everyone else relaxing when you're all fresh. There's no point having a rest on the descent. So this time I said push just below your FTP, so don't kill yourself, but just below your FTP. We'll go down to the set in a group. You should get the people going to the back of the group and then forward, hitting some wind, getting that washing machine rotation going. It'll be interesting to see, actually I could check kind of what our splits were. So our first split was the third fastest, oh AERO was actually ahead of us, so fourth fastest. I'll have to see on that descent. The great thing is we get down that descent without two people basically pulling a really hard turn and being buggered before we get to the start of the flat anyway. You build so much speed with the TT bikes that it's no point smashing yourself for an extra 2 or 3 seconds gain when you can make it up on the flat or the climb. So even just minus 2% here, 135, 37, 38, 40. It's obviously a bigger group than our TT group, but instead of doing 300 watts, I'm doing 155. Let's see what I need to hold at the front. So as I go faster, it actually also gives a bigger number. So let's hold the front. Obviously I'll pull the group along from at the front, so it's going to help. 320, 346, get the swamp. Let me through, you bastards. Out of the way. Alright. There goes an attacker. Bit easier than 330. pushing a little bit too hard. I'm gonna ease off doing 140 instead of 330. There we go, 300. Maxed out the gauge. Must go higher though. There we go, 320. I knew it would be like going down the Epic, the radio tower. I'm not riding up the radio tower to test that, okay? There is no after party here. So one way I can test this is I can ride off the back without any draft. See how much. Well, actually, I'll go down this descent. This will be fun. How much? Can I hit 400? I'll do a little. Seems to be if you build up speed too. So. It's interesting that when you sprint it does that. There we go, 500. Oh, not quite. If I do this, I'll get 500. No. Oh, there we go. 490. 500. 500 doing 42. That's why it's so easy to get off the front. Accidentally. Okay, on the flat. I'll drop off the back. Try and hold. Come on, guy, get back on. I don't want to get too far back. Wait till the bottle of sauce goes to 0. Sitting at 5. 6, 7, 8. Getting drafty. Still getting drafty in this guy. Don't like that. That's this guy. Get in front of him and then I'll have no draft. Oh, crap, another guy. Stop dropping people. Okay. Hold 3 seconds. About 280. Go to 55 and I'm done. 4.9. Roll till 55. Didn't check my. Get out of the way. Yeah, it's all the same as WTRL, except it doesn't show anyone else after. Burrito Titans. Which one's the better one? Disco. Probably the same thing with this one, won't it? Oh no. Oh, that one. Probably that one. Alright. I better go. Enjoy. I've got my TT with my team in the morning. So hopefully everyone else did well on their TTTs once you've watched this. Enjoyed the stream. See you next time.